The spotter stand for Greg Biffle is Joel Edmonds, who last night was calling the race for Michael Waltrip. If they came home second, he's telling him, keep it on the bottom. The AT will try you high, but just keep it on the bottom. He has no help.
Ward Burton is on pit road out of gas. White flag is in the air. Final lap. Are we seeing a rookie breakthrough at the biggest track of all? Or can Bobby Labonte get a run and Labonte slow down? Is Labonte on the gas?
He's out of fuel.
Bobby Labonte's come up dry.
It's definitely out of fuel.
Now Biffle can try and breathe it and make sure he has enough, because it's a long way back to Jeff Burton, 3 seconds. What an upset this is going to be. Final corner for Greg Biffle. There'll be a celebration in the Pacific Northwest tonight. There's his girlfriend Nicole. For Jack Roush, Greg Biffle is going to score a win at Daytona in just his 23rd NASCAR Winston Cup start.
It has to be.
Well, he's moved up where he can almost see now. He's in 7th place himself. Dale Earnhardt Sr. is.
What a day for this great third-generation driver from Kannapolis, North Carolina. White flag, last lap for Dale Earnhardt Jr.
Yeah, don't you know his heart's beating harder than that car's running right now?
His grandfather, Ralph, former national champion, they called him Ironheart because he gave nothing on the racetrack. His father, 7-time Winston Cup champion, once dubbed Ironhead, and then the Intimidator. How about this kid?
He can coast on now, Mike.
Checkered flag, Dale Earnhardt Jr. is Texas Motor Speedway's second first-time Winston Cup winner.
Well,
lap and a half to go.
Still a pretty good day for the 02 car, because I tell you, they've struggled a lot in races, and he's had a solid run all day, led some laps and been up front all day. So good job for the 2 car today.
2.5 more miles, 3 corners, Denny Hamlin, white flag.
What an exciting day for him. Sets on pole.
Spins out while leading.
Routine kind of day.
Comes all the way back from 40th.
Look at him flapping in the wind, baby.
And he's still the fastest car on the racetrack.
On Friday, he qualified for the 2007 Budweiser Shootout, a race he won back in February. Another half a lap here, he will be in the 2007 Nextel All-Star Challenge at Lowe's Motor Speedway.
Yeah, he was already, once you win that race, you're exempted from there on. You're in it at the Daytona, but you're not in the All-Star race, and this is going to do it for him, because, guys, I think he might be an All-Star.
Denny Hamlin rolls off turn 3, and he joins Dale Jarrett, Bobby Labonte, and Tony Stewart as winners for Joe Gibbs Racing. Hamlin, the rookie, starts on the pole, falls to 40th, then wins the Pocono 500.
87. Johnson's got that good low gear. He gets up off of 2 really strong. But where Kurt Busch is really good is, watch this when they get to turn 3. Here we come down into 3. Now watch Busch close. It's almost like Jimmy Johnson puts the brakes on right there.
He gains about 2 or 3 car lengths, but Jimmy Johnson knows where you beat people is off the corner here in Fontana. We'll have the white flag this time.
Yeehaw.
2 of the youngest drivers in the field. Rookie and a sophomore fighting for the win. Final lap.
And look lined up behind them. 28, 9, 6, 88, 40.
All the over 40 veterans. Yes. Jimmy Johnson in his 13th start, going for his first career win and trying to become the 9th different driver to win a Winston Cup race for Rick Hendrick.
If that thing doesn't quit running on him, he's got it made.
We'll watch Kurt Busch drive off in this end of the corner. Picks up about 3 car lengths. Jimmy Johnson eases back to that throttle.
Jimmy Johnson off turn 4, 6th in points, leading rookie on the tour, and he's going to win his 13th start.
Here before a hometown crowd of his.
What a race. What a strategy. I mean, you got to give Chad a pat on the back, guys, for Pete's sake.
Battle with David Gillen, maybe try to get up there, loosen him up a little bit. Last time by all the top 3 ran their fastest lap of the race.
Looks like JJ's just gotten a little bit too tight behind him.
Guys, 1 lap to go. White flag for David Gilliland. Just hold that line there, David. He's got about a 3-4 car length lead right there.
A lot of people thought it'd be a long time before we see a Busch Series regular win another Busch Series race, but this is more important than that. A part-time guy with a rookie driver, this is absolutely incredible.
Guys like the New York Jets beating the Baltimore Colts in Super Bowl #3. David has truly beat the Goliath of NASCAR Busch Series racing. David Gilliland wins at Kentucky.
Less than a mile of racing now for the young driver from Missouri, St. Louis, Missouri, who is on his way to his first Winston Cup win, will become the fifth different driver to win this year, and the fifth different make of car to visit victory lane this year.
White flag is out. Harold Kinder has put the white flag on Rusty Wallace. Just a half a lap. He's on the back straightaway. Going in turn 3. He can almost smell the checkered flag from here.
Off the fourth corner, Rusty Wallace wins the Valleydale 500 and his first Winston Cup race ever. He already has his hand outside of the side.
2 to go. Bring it home.
He probably won't catch the lap traffic ahead.
Oh, he's fine. He can draft. Just do a little drafting right there.
Bail out, Mike Joy.
White flag.
All right. He's already celebrating. Don't say anything yet. Get it all around here.
Dale Earnhardt, Ernie Irvan, Elliott Sadler, Rusty Wallace, and now Kurt Busch is a first-time Winston Cup winner at Bristol. Jimmy Spencer a car length ahead of Ricky Rudd for second.
Hard in the open. You see Craven get in that corner as hard as he possibly could.
One more lap when they come back around.
No mistakes, Ricky.
White flag is out. Is it going to be Craven with his first win or Jarrett with the sweep at Martinsville? Half a lap to go. Jarrett to the outside. Wow. Bumping, banging into the final corners. No traffic ahead. Craven rides Jarrett up the racetrack. Here they come off the turn. Ricky Craven is a NASCAR and Winston Cup winner. What a finish in Martinsville.
This 9 car wants to see right now is the caution in this last lap and a half.
Just come on, baby. Get to the white flag.
And he'll do it this time. White flag's in the air.
Once he crosses that start-finish line.
The biggest lap of Casey Kane's young racing life right here.
And no pressure from behind.
He took over the number 9 from legend Bill Elliott, who served as his mentor for a season, and now it's all his own. Off turn 4. Casey Kane is a winner at last.
Boy, what a battle though for second and for fourth.
They were poking and gouging back there for second. I'm telling you, Brian Newman was all over the back of Tony. And here comes Tony.
Will McMurray make one mistake in traffic that costs him the race? Can the 2000 champion pounce and take advantage? 1.5 miles to go. White flag is up at Charlotte. Jamie McMurray trying to pull off the upset.
And Jerry Nadeau was a class act that time. He got out of the way. Let McMurray and Bobby Labonte decide this thing among themselves.
One final set of corners to go. No lap traffic to come into play. Labonte's going to have to make a desperate move here. He rides into the corner deep.
Come on, the race ain't over. Come on, come on.
He'll do it. 26-year-old Jamie McMurray pulls off the victory in just his second NASCAR Winston Cup start. Unbelievable.
The Wood brothers.
Harvey Clay's back so nice right there. Catches that third gear and really gets a nice run across his short chute. But so does the 21 car.
Cole Witt makes it to pit road. No caution.
Well, look how early Kevin Harvick can get back to the throttle. Gains onto the center, but Blaney does a nice job carrying that speed off the corner.
White flag. 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank.
He let Blaney really drive into the corner. Now Nice job off of turn 1 for Ryan Blaney.
Gapped him a little bit. Got to get across this tunnel. If he gets across the tunnel, he's got it made.
The calm voice of spotter Josh Williams for Blaney.
A little loose.
Here he comes. He's looking. He's looking.
Oh, Harvick had to get out of the throttle a little bit. Almost got in the wall.
400 miles. It's going to come down to one corner. That flat turn 3. And Blaney beats Harvick back to the gas. Harvick looks slow, and here they come. The winner at Pocono, Ryan Blaney for the Wood Brothers.
Wow.
What a race.
Wow.
I'm sorry you can't talk, Bob, but I'm so proud of you today. Love you.
That's going to be one popular victory.
Look at that team. Are they excited or what? Jeremy Bowens, that whole crowd, Lynn Wood, the whole bunch.
All right, there's going to be one lap to go as of right now. So we are on the last lap. Morgan Shepherd with the lead. Dale Earnhardt right in position. It is the classic confrontation of stock car racing. The only question, when will Earnhardt make his move, and can he get by? I don't believe he can slipstream by. I don't think he can draft by. I think he has to get him in the turn. They are going into the last turn. This is Earnhardt's last chance. As you can see, he can attack, but can he get by? Checkered flag is out and ready. Morgan Shepherd's never seen one before in a super speedway race. Here is the checkered flag, and there is Morgan Shepherd's first super speedway victory.
Trying to join the ranks of NASCAR Busch Series winners. No pressure from behind. 5 seconds back to Mike Skinner, the second place car. White flag is out. One more lap to go.
I've been waiting a long time to tell you that. One more lap. Let's be smooth. Let's be smooth. Off that gas now. Off that gas easy. Boys don't have a damn thing to worry about.
I tell you what, this town is not safe with a Rambo in victory lane.
One corner before we start doing all that.
25-year-old Jimmy Johnson from Sussex, Wisconsin, in his 58th NASCAR Busch Series start, will take the first ever checkered flag at Chicagoland Speedway.
That's right, you are a man! You are a man!
Great job by Jimmy and Rambo and that team. They made the right call, Benny. You're right. It paid off.
2-tire stop.
But he's going very slowly. Here's the white flag for Lake Speed. Let's follow him around on his final lap of this racetrack and what could be his first win in Winston Cup competition. This is his 164th career start. His best career finish to date has been a second on 2 different occasions at Daytona and earlier this year at Rockingham. Obviously, this crew is putting things together. They're cheering for him as he heads down the backstretch now with less than a half lap to go. The Wins Kmart Oldsmobile is about to go into Darlington's victory lane. Here's the checkered flag. Lake Speed wins the Trans-South 500.
Congratulations, Mike.
26th Winston Cup start, seeking victory number 1. Mark Martin looking for his 34th career win and a gain in the championship. He's right on the bumper as they come to the white flag.
And Benson's teammate, Kenny Schrader, is out of fuel on the apron.
White flag is up. Final lap at Rockingham. Fuel and the checkered flag. How's it going to play out? Benson protects the bottom in 1 and 2. Here comes Mark on the charge. So far, so good on fuel. Final corners ahead. Martin diving down low. One final charge off the last corner. It's not going to be enough. Johnny Benson is a NASCAR Winston Cup winner.
Or Elliott can win this race. Think of all the teams on pit road that are in that chase bubble that this is going to change. If he can win this race, how many teams it will affect. We will now, if this happens, have an unbelievable battle between those cars trying to make the chase.
He will be the 13th different winner. White flag in the air. 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank. One more time around, as you mentioned. What a shakeup it will be in the chase standings. If Kyle Larson can get a win and fight for the championship at season's end.
The gap staying the same, about 1.5 seconds. Down the backstretch for the final time, Kyle Larson. From the age of 5, Kyle Larson has only wanted to be a race car driver. And now, as he comes to the checkered flag, Kyle Larson's going to win in the Sprint Cup Series.
Good job, boys.
Right now is more concerned with his teammate, maybe. He pulled down to block him. Austin's going to get the run off the corner.
There goes Austin Dillon. He has the run. Here comes the 88 of Crafton for second.
He's down at the bottom of the racetrack. Can he hold it down there? It looks like Crafton can hold it off Sauter. Sauter gets a run off the turn.
This time by. White flag will fly. Austin Dillon has the white flag. 1 lap to go for Dillon.
We know the next flag is going to end this thing.
And look at Dillon putting distance between himself and second place Johnny Sauter. Austin Dillon looking to become the second youngest driver to find victory lane in the Camping World Truck Series. Coming out of turn number 4, we've got another first-time winner in the Camping World Truck Series. Austin Dillon wins at Iowa.
And look at the crowd. They love seeing that black 3 truck take the...
Okay, bud, you will be coming to the white here. Just cruise, bud. No issues.
9 seconds ahead of second place.
Which is still Kurt Busch.
So many emotions going on in that race car right now.
White flag, white flag. That's just right behind that 30. Just
No
right
green-white checker to worry about. Final lap for Austin Dillon. Earlier we saw the focus in the eyes, the concentration with this fast race car around this difficult track. He's going to bring it home.
Man, he has just done a great job tonight. Got one more corner to navigate. It's never over until it's over.
Dominant. And the first Nationwide Series win, car 3 to the checkered flag. Austin Dillon is a Nationwide Series race winner.
Yeah! You're running out. Yeah, run out.
He's out. He's out.
Bring right around here. We'll give you a little bit of gas.
Austin Dillon, the new leader, as Jimmy Johnson is out of gas.
He's going to make it.
Richard Childress's grandson trying to return the 3 to NASCAR victory lane.
There you go.
Nice flag.
There you go.
The white flag wave, sponsored by Credit One Bank.
Tell you what, if he can just make it, if he can make it to turn 3 and 4, he can coast.
Now Kyle Busch just went to the outside of the 78 to take over second place. If the 3 runs out of fuel, he'll be the winner.
That 3's got it made. He's down on the bottom, coming around turns 3 and 4.
But he's got to get there. On fumes, Austin Dillon wins at Charlotte for Richard Childress Racing, Dow and Chevrolet. And look at new crew chief Justin Alexander gets swarmed by his crew.
I know him by Deuce because he used to work at Hendrick Motorsports. So congrats, Deuce. Congrats, Austin.